In today's digital age, there is no shortage of ways to receive information. From social media to mobile applications, you can get caught up on the things you care about in an instant. But do you know the best ways to receive news from the city? Whether you want updates on a project going on in your neighborhood or safety alerts sent straight to your phone, the city utilizes a number of platforms to get information out to the public.
There's so many different options to get the city's latest news. The best way to start is by visiting the city's website at santabarbaraca.gov. You can sign up for different newsletters to meet your exact needs. So maybe you want information on police alerts and crime information, recreation programs, recycling tips, water conservation, library events. You can sign up for the exact newsletter to get the information that you're caring about and receive only what you need.
For those that want more general information about what's going on in Santa Barbara, consider subscribing to the city's weekly digital newsletter, the City News in Brief.
Then you can get updates from all city departments, police, fire, library, parks and recreation, and you'd get information ranging from construction updates to events happening in the next few weeks to sales tax revenue from the last quarter. And it's a really efficient way to get caught up to speed quickly.
If newsletters aren't your thing, you can also stay up to date with city news by following specific departments on social media.
If you're more comfortable with social media, we have over 30 social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. So you can learn a lot of city information for different departments or citywide news just by logging into Facebook or checking into Twitter.
Social media in particular has played a significant role in shaping how the city can get news out to the public, both quickly and efficiently.
My predecessors in this role would write a press release, and then you would have to rely on a reporter on the other end to take an interest in that piece. But in the last 4 years using social media, in addition to putting out information to the traditional media, I have the ability to put a lot of information out directly to my audience. So it's my message going straight to them, and it's unfiltered. And I found that to be very, very powerful.
The police department also utilizes a platform called Nixle to send police alerts and other community information directly to residents who subscribe.
So someone here in town could sign up to receive information from the police department, from the County Office of Emergency Services, and even places where they don't live but maybe they have an interest in. And using Nixle, they can decide what degree of information they want, whether they want general information or simply alerts and advisories, and they can decide whether or not they want that information pushed to their mobile device.
For information specific to your neighborhood or area of interest, consider using an application called Nextdoor.
Another site that's very popular is Nextdoor.com. We have thousands of Santa Barbara residents who use that site to learn about information that affects their neighborhood only. They can share news that only their neighbors can see, so they've lost a dog, maybe they want to recommend a babysitter, discuss a neighborhood issue, and no one else can see it except for people who live in the neighborhood. The city regularly posts information that affects a small area of the city. So maybe it's a street closure or repair work that's only going to affect one neighborhood. So logging into Nextdoor.com gives you the ability to get neighborhood news.
As a city user with Nextdoor, I can send out information specific to particular neighborhoods, or I can send out information citywide. And I found that useful on a few occasions where I've had to put out information about things like the Coast Guard doing training and using flares near Ledbetter Beach. Well, that's information that I don't necessarily need to clog people's emails who live on the north end, but it would be something that's pretty relevant for people that live, near Shoreline Park, that kind of thing.
City TV, the city's government access channel, is another great way to follow along with what's going on in Santa Barbara. In addition to producing informational videos on a variety of topics, Channel 18 also serves to make the government decision-making process more transparent and accessible to the public by broadcasting city council meetings and city boards and commission meetings. For those without cable, a live stream of Channel 18 is available online 24/7 at santabarbaraca.gov/citytv.
People are finding their information and getting their news in so many different avenues, and we want to make sure that we have options on all of those, on Channel 18, on City TV, email newsletters, on the city's website, social media. Any of these places, you're going to be able to find information from all city departments on programs and events.
Staff's recommendation